It's the Sue and Show. Sue and Show. Sue and Show.
Of Hourish Show.
Hello, Sue. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm tired.
I just went, just as you said hello, I just went, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah. What is that about? Well, I can tell you, do you find this as you get older? You're just more sensitive to stuff. I had a coffee after midday yesterday, and that proved to be a total disaster. When the night time came and I couldn't sleep.
In the night
with the coffee. But it's like, oh, when, a few years ago, oh, I can't have a coffee maybe after 2:00. Then, oh, I can't have a coffee after 1 p.m. Oh, I can't. Do you know what I mean? Everything.
Well, I actually don't, because I'm generally quite a low energy person. So I could literally drink a coffee half an hour before I go to bed and be conked.
I am intrigued by this, and my brother's the same. My brother drinks espresso coffees, really strong. It's his vice. He just and sleeps so well. How come the caffeine has no impact on
It
his
just
body?
shows how different people's, like when I was going through cancer treatment, did I tell you cancer? And
Did you? Did you have breast cancer?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God! Stage 4.
Did you have cancer?
Yes, I did.
Stage what was it for? Gosh,
Here I am.
Here you are.
There's a type of chemo called Taxol that is made from the yew tree that is extremely poisonous. So they have to give you tons and tons of steroid before you take it. And I was on one called dexamethasone, and I had to take, the day before having the Taxol, I had to take 10 dexamethasone before I went to bed and 10 when I woke up. And I'd meet people and they go, oh, I was up all night. This is how low energy I am. I would take 10 dexamethasone, go to bed, sleep all night.
It's incredible. What? I have to look this up. I really want to research this because I just find it so.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
I have this conversation all the time. Did you sleep well last night? No, I had a coffee too late in the day. Oh, really? That doesn't bother me at all. I drink coffee before I go to bed. I'm so sensitive. I cannot have
Did
caffeine.
you take your magnesium?
I took my magnesium. No, it's just that half an hour.
You're very sensitive to stuff.
I had a matinee show yesterday and I needed a coffee.
Did you do a matinee yesterday?
Yeah,
On
it's
Sunday?
matinees on a Sunday, yeah. So I was in the dressing room at 12:30 and somebody was going, you really look like you're enjoying that coffee. And I was going, Anya, this is delicious. I got it in Butler's and it's just the perfect coffee. And it's exactly what I need.
That kept you awake?
And that's what kept me awake.
That's insane. How was the show?
And if Butlers would like to sponsor our show, give me a shout.
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah, we could have the Butler's coffee here, and our 3 people who watch the show in Ohio will say, when you come to Ireland, I'm definitely going to pay a visit to Butler's.
Yeah.
So,
But when you say 3 people, Butlers are listening and they go, maybe we won't sponsor that show.
it was ironic.
I know.
That was an ironic figure. Obviously, there's up to 10 people.
Well, you asked, there's 11 now. You asked me how the show is going. Can I tell you a funny thing?
Yes, yeah.
I am on really early in the show. There's the overture, which is all the dancers, and the big introduction, and it's a fantastic piece. And
Oh, you have to contextualize. Somebody said to me about the podcast, we need to contextualize when we're talking about our work.
okay, so I'm
I said that in.
Oh, yeah. No, you said that, but somebody else said it to me. I don't listen to you, darling.
I know.
But when other people
producer
say it,
said
I
it.
go, oh, yeah. It's when you talk, I just hear it.
Refer back to episode 22 of the podcast, when Sue mentions the show she's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Paul talks, it's like this.
He's giving her the finger.
the way you
He's now
understand.
giving her the fingers. with both hands.
Long-term relationship, the sound of your partner's voice. It's just like,
Anyway, I am doing a show called Celtic Exodus, which is a love story set in the famine times in the Mansion House
In Dublin.
In Dublin.
Yeah.
And
Written by Derek Warfield.
Written
of
by
the
Derek
Watertones.
Warfield, and also this script edited by John Murphy. He was also involved in the writing. And then there's also another guy called Dave Brown who wrote 2 hits in the show, and he used to be in Picture House, the band. But he wrote 2 absolute crackers of songs.
That are in the show.
Really good
I
songs.
want to see this show.
Yeah. So anyway,
Hint, hint. Yes.
yes. So they do this big, intro, and it's great music and everything, and all the dances come out. It's all very river dancey, and it's fantastic. And then it is the first scene, and I'm in it, and I'm the first voice in the show. Really,
What do you say?
I try and wake up my husband Ned. He's having a nightmare. And I come over to the bed and I go, Ned, wake up. For the love of God, wake up. It was the same nightmare, blah, 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 blah. But I had to sit on the bed, and the bed completely collapsed on the stage.
Love it. I love it. The 2 of you must have been
But
in
you know
convulsions.
what it is? It's just everything goes into slow motion. In my brain, the brain works so quickly. So the other voice in my brain was going, are you going to incorporate this?
Yeah.
Are you going to say, Ned, we need to get a new bed? Or something to that
But this
effect.
was the 1800s, so there was no new beds.
There was no new beds. We
Off
need
to IKEA with your Ned.
off to IKEA. We need to go to IKEA. No, that's not going to work either. Again, IKEA didn't exist. What would a famine woman say if her bed
That bloody
collapsed?
bed.
Anyway, nothing. It wasn't. I had to ignore it, and then
Did it collapse very visibly?
oh my! It totally collapsed.
Did the audience react?
Laugh.
I couldn't hear anything. I just was like, everything went into slow motion. And then the funniest thing was, I say to him, wake up. It's all right, darling. It's only a nightmare. It's only a dream, Ned. It's only a dream. And then Father Jim comes in to talk to us, and I have to get up. So I scramble up off the floor, essentially, because it's collapsed onto the floor, and I have a big skirt on, and I'm scrambling to get up. Oh, good morning, Father. And I look back, and it's like Sean Kearns, the actor who plays Ned. It's like Sean's gone, you bitch, you've left me. You've left me on the fucking collapsed bed. And he's got a cane, and he's trying to get up. I actually, it was like a kind of...
And with the 3 of you on stage, trying not to just...
And does the priest notice that the bed's collapsed?
Oh, so just absolutely
Because
not noticing.
There's a very famous scene in The Quiet Man when Barry Fitzgerald walks into the house, and John Wayne's had a row with Maureen O'Hara, and he's thrown on the bed, and the bed breaks. And he goes in and he looks at the bed and he goes, Homeric.
Homeric. If the priest had gone, Homeric.
Yeah, no. It's too, anyway, it just was, and then I can't even tell you.
What was his reaction when he walked on stage and he sees the bed has collapsed and you have to...
we just did the scene as if nothing had happened. And then, the brilliant thing about stuff happening on stage is you're relaying the story back to the rest of the cast, and then the rest of the cast are telling us what's happening backstage. It's like, it's after collapsing, the bed collapsed. Oh, it wasn't my fault. He was trying to get up. Oh, it's so funny. And then people are crying, laughing, or they're, it's just one of those.
But there's a little energy wave that goes through the whole cast.
And then it's so hard for you because you come from a comedy background where that would be gold, but this is drama, so you have to modulate your reaction differently.
And then you think of all the things you could have said afterwards, like bloody woodworm.
Yeah.
The woodwormer's starving.
Thought you were going to fix that bed.
How many times have I had to ask you to fix that bed?
I wish we'd earned that collapsed bed.
You suddenly turn into a Dublin character when something goes wrong with the furniture.
Yeah. Oh, stop. Anyway, sometimes you just need stuff like that to happen. It's funny.
Yeah, it
won't be up. It won't be up.
Yeah.
So that was my big thing that happened.
And then another thing that happened this week was I have a friend who goes sailing.
Oh, yes.
She went, oh, would you like to come?
Sorry, I can't imagine, Anne.
found myself going,
Actually,
and then I was going, I like swimming in the sea, but I don't like being on a surface in the sea, being splashed. Maybe a big ferry where you're secure and dry and you can have a cup of tea. But the idea of being on a sailing boat.
here's your sister. Can't, no. It doesn't, you know, all that.
Splash incoming.
Yeah.
Splash.
Yeah. Try the fix knot onto the on the starboard side.
Yeah.
What? No.
Flappy thing.
Yeah. Time to do the ropes now. No.
Yeah,
And also seasickness. My mother suffered really bad seasickness all her life, and I think I do too.
I love being on a ferry in Greece, going between the islands, but like a really big one, so that anything could happen. And
the water's like glass.
Yeah, I don't like rough. You come from a fishing background, Paul.
So you're just well used to it, and you have sea legs. You don't ever probably get sick.
I got sea legs. The irony is that I didn't have the fishing vocation, and my father and my brother did, but they both got sick all the time.
Did they?
Really? And you didn't?
No.
That is so... And did you enjoy it?
To a point, yeah. I mean, it's beautiful being at sea. Even a storm can be very invigorating.
Were you in horrendous storms in that small fishing boat?
A few times. Not always. We didn't go out looking for them. You get
Were you
caught in them.
scared? Was it fear?
No, it's when you're in the middle of something like that, scared isn't useful.
It's surviving.
Yeah, no, you just go with the flow. It's sort of... But
I just could... I mean, I've watched too many films, like The Perfect Storm. Do you know what I mean?
You were saying your dad hated The Perfect Storm.
He didn't find it very true to the fishing experience. I can't remember the details.
He didn't find it true.
Also, it was a pretty miserable film. Fishermen go to sea and die. The end.
Yeah, but was that fishing in, America?
It was around Alaska or somewhere like that, was it?
So what did your father think of leisure boaters?
Hates them with vengeance. And yachties.
Yachties.
They'd be our enemies. We'd be coming in the summertime into Holt Harbour, and you'd have all the little all the children yachties, all the older yachties teach their children to yachty, and they're all zipping around like little seals in front of the boats, and he's drive them up the wall.
The future
The
yachts.
area in front of the harbour is called the Sound, and there's rules about it,
Yeah.
And, that's what starboard and port are all about.
Yeah.
So you watch where you're going. And you would get annoyed at people in yachts.
Okay.
Not all of them.
I
But
see pictures of this time of year, you see pictures of the stars on their yachts and they're just sitting around in the sun. And I just go,
what's that all about? Would you not be
boring.
sit on land?
Yeah, but true yacht people aren't like that. They're into that kind of adventure of it. They're like the sea version of mountain climbers.
No, these people I know are the sailors. It's the love of sailing and the love of sea and the love of which way is the wind coming from?
Yes. And the hats and the whole gear.
And the hats, I love that.
Yeah.
I get it. I've never been on a yacht, but I get it.
We did a barge. We did the Shannon. We did as a family.
Oh, that's a big...
Again, people who go to sea would laugh at that idea of being the same.
But you loved it, and it's almost like going along at walking pace, you said.
It is so slow. It's so incredibly slow. But the kids loved it.
You let the kids drive.
They can drive it because it's going about 2 miles an hour, and you can stop off at different places and go,
but you're genuinely in nature and it's peaceful. Would you like something like that, Paul, or would it drive you up the wall?
What, to be trapped in a boat? People, no.
Trapped in a boat, I know, and it was very expensive to just go very slowly down a waterway. Do you know what I mean?
How many miles did you go?
I don't know.
What towns were you going through? Did you go Carrick and Shannon?
We got on Carrick and Shannon, and then we Boyle. We got off at Boyle. There's nothing. And then you go, oh, great, we're in Boyle. And then you remember, oh, this is a really boring place in Ireland.
Do you know Boyle has the national park, though. There's a park there, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do it again. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I know. Boyle is like on the way home to Sligo. Yeah, it's...
No, I mean, the boat thing, it was grand. But like, yeah, I don't get the obsession. I don't get the,
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get the whole thing of, I like working. We're working on the new show at the moment. And I go, do you know the person I really feel most aligned with is David Hockney. Because he's dead. No, but when I listened to loads of interviews with him, and his obsession was just work, and he just worked every day of his life. And I kind of go, I've that feeling. And when you're older, you can go, that's how I want to frame my life, and that's what I like. When you're younger, you go, oh, I should be out doing this, and I should be doing the other. And he just taught about his work.
It's so funny because I'm working with these young girls. They're all in their 20s. The oldest one is 30. And the conversations are hilarious. And they forget I'm in the room. They forget I'm there, you know. And sometimes...
With your big horn listening into your ear.
Yeah. Tutting and going... Oh. Yeah. But they sometimes I put on the kind of mammy advice hat, and they don't. It's so funny, they haven't really grasped the idea. They're all in the business. So there's dancers, actors. One of the girls is a musician, but she also does shows. They kind of do different things, and they haven't grasped the idea of creating their own work. And I keep saying to them, do not wait around for the phone to ring. Set up.
Do they hear you?
I hope so. Set up the company. It's hard. It's really, really hard. But they're all the time giving out about their agent, saying, "No, he didn't put me up for this. I should have been seen for that." Oh, da 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 da. And you're going, "Oh, trust me. You know, we did it."
Like I never did that level of work where you're working for someone else. I'm sure when it's working, it's fab to be part of a company or whatever. But there's nothing like. It's a different creative urge. You have to be doing your own stuff too.
Yeah.
You know?
It is wonderful for a change. Like, it's been great for me to have done this and then pour before this, because I don't have to worry about the houses. The shows have been massively challenging because I've never done anything.
Houses meaning the
amount of people that
amount of people. Because I said that to one of the guys in the comedy club one night. What's the house like? And he went, what?
How old was he?
He was in his late 20s, early 30s.
The word houses mean into that generation. They don't get
What's
that lingo.
What's the house like? And he was like, what?
House,
It sounded like, I don't have to worry about the houses. It sounds like you've got a property empire.
I don't have to worry about my properties. But yeah, so it is nice for a change. But then the show finishes.
No, but yes, there's that. But there's a creative urge too, where you just have to express your thing.
Yeah.
You have to, for good or bad, up or down, in or out.
Yeah. So you're not buying the yacht then?
I love the fact that they all have agents that are secret agents.
Yeah, agents. I know. It's crazy.
They're obsessed with the work, are they?
They're really beautiful people, and they're so talented, and they're wonderful, and they've been given different jobs in this show. Like, dancers have been asked to act, actors have been asked to dance, and it's all...
And dancers have been asked to put up shelves.
Singers.
And then there was...
Singers making the sandwiches.
Singers have been asked to weave.
And who are the actors that were told to put the bed together?
You always chop with a beautiful comedy thing. Singers have been asked to weave.
Oh yeah, it's such an amazing show for that reason. Yeah. Oh, stop.
Oh, I have to tell you a funny thing, which Paul was saying to me, can you not always talk about shows and stuff like that? But it is the passion. I mean, it's just the whole life. But I have to tell you a funny thing. We're working on the new show at the moment. I thought, okay, now time to drill into the guitar again, write some stuff, upskill a bit. So I popped into, I won't say what shop it is. It's a very famous guitar shop. It's out the back of my flat. And so I was just walking past and I went in there. And I just went, I do comedy and I play guitar a bit in my comedy, and I just need...
A comedy guitar?
No, I need...
Some comedy riffs.
No, I said, I just need a musician to throw an ear on what I'm doing and maybe show me some tricks and just help me a bit with how I'm articulating the music of what I'm doing, because I'm not an instrumentalist, but I use it in my work. I know my way around the instrument, but I just need a bit of help. my God, the way the guy looked to me.
Like you were mad.
There was a big silence. I was telling my sister, I said, it was like I'd walked into a guitar shop and gone, I'm decorating a cake and I really need some help with just some of the icing. And I just wondered, I just was passing and I thought, there's somebody in here.
This is the perfect place,
Yeah.
guitar shop,
A
to
guitar
ask
shop.
about icing.
I mean, this guy, he just looked and he went, no.
He's like, how dare you?
Yeah, he just...
I'm on
you
his
fool.
side.
You fool.
Yeah, you fool, you clown. You clown.
How dare you come here with your big clown shoes and your red nose asking to be shown chords
You
by
clown.
consummate
No, but yeah,
instrumentalists.
it was a huge silence and he just looked at me and I was like, this is fun.
And did you not listen to the question?
What?
Of course, there was a big silence. I'm looking for a musician who understands comedy.
No, I did not say that. I said, I use a guitar in my work and I'm not necessarily an instrumentalist.
You say it a few more times and it'll sound saner. Yeah.
No, it's not. Professionalism is an attitude. That's what I was told from the beginning.
There was a guy behind the counter in the shop.
The question is, who told you that?
Yeah, but why would you think that the guy behind the counter is an expert? He might be just able to operate the till.
Because they are all guitarists in there and they know they're inside. Anyway, can I end the story? There's a huge silence and he's just looking at me like, you fool, and how dare you even darken our doorway? And he eventually goes, no, I wouldn't know anybody. And then I just stood there looking at him, was shocked. And then he went, leave it with me. Come back after the bank holiday weekend. It's going to take him 5 days.
When all the guitars will be in.
And then I walked out the shop and it just came to me. And Alex, we're better than Alex. We know better. And Alex is a brilliant
very good
guitarist.
friends of ours from
And then
the Czech.
And I just thought, I want to keep my momentum going on this design. I just texted them immediately. Betty said, you want to come around tonight?
Fantastic.
And
How did you get on?
An hour with Alex. And
She
he went,
now knows how to play the guitar.
no, Alex, because you know what I mean. When you are doing a role or you're doing a piece and you need a bit of guidance in a very specific frame. It was a very specific frame. I was asking, how would you do this kind of thing on the guitar? He got it straight away and showed me. You know, he's just brilliant. He showed me loads of tricks.
Brilliant.
And he went, this is what, this is the style of what you're doing there. So you could do this, you could do that, the other. I just filmed him doing it. He had full respect for me and what I'm doing. I had full respect for him and what he can do. And it was joyous. And then we sat around and had a chat. And that's all I wanted. But the way the professional guitar guy reacted to me was...
Oh, sure.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do, because P, the husband, works with incredible musicians. But I will say this.
Yeah.
That person that you were talking to
Yeah.
is not, that is, if you, people who are really, really, really talented would go. Absolutely.
But,
It's they're not.
That's why I'm saying it could be someone just filling in for the day.
No, it wasn't.
The one day the guy behind the counter is a drummer.
You go, I play the xylophone. I'm sorry.
And the kazoo.
And the kazoo, or turnip.
No, but it's say like even with, if I have a piano question, Conor Lennon will allow me to come and ask him a question. And I am coming in with full naivety and he's a professor of music. But that is the kind, do you know what I mean?
It's the mediocre ones that would have the snooty.
But
What is this clown coming in looking for chords variations?
clown coming in looking for chord variations. How dare
How
you?
dare you? Wear out and do your jokes elsewhere on the street. Take that guitar off her. Do you know what I mean? I haven't a clue.
No, because it is so true that I think you share. You someone asks, you always say yes.
Yeah.
Did you buy anything?
She bought a kazoo.
I've had so many
I-
interactions in there. I was a bit scared of going into the
I
shop.
see your reaction. Before I leave, I'll take that go.
And anyone who remembers the story about parking the car outside.
actually give me 2 gazoos.
Did you say the golden
The
kazoo?
golden gazoo.
I love that vintage 1960s.
Yes.
Still remember
Stick that gazoo up here. I'll never go in there again.
It's my local shop.
Oh,
I will go in again. My mum, you came up to have a cup of tea with my
Came
mum.
up to have a cup of
And
tea.
she's so funny. She was talking about the drug dealers. She lives in a little flat and there's drug dealers across the way.
I have never laughed so much. Wasn't it the funniest thing?
Oh, it's funny. She was
Do
going,
you know? And she doesn't draw a breath. It all comes out in the information was out in one fell swoop, doesn't it? It's like there's no break in the kind of thing. She goes, and Maureen's living across the way, and there's a drug dealer living up above Maureen's flat.
no, he lives on the ground floor and she lives above. And the smell is coming up, so it must be dope.
Yeah.
And he's a drug dealer. And she went, I called him Big Belly, but he's been on Ozempic and he's lost 5 stone, so he doesn't have a big belly anymore.
They call him Big Belly.
They call it, so yeah, Big Belly is not a big belly anymore. But Big Belly is still getting his Ozempic from the doctor because he's got diabetes. So he's shipping it over to another neighbour who's fat.
This, honestly, it was this. I just was crying, laughing, and we weren't laughing at her. It was just, and then she loves the macabre, doesn't she?
I know, but I mean, and like it is heavy stuff. Like there's a drug dealer lives across the way from her, and she's going, I see mums coming in with the kids to get the drugs, but she's light about it too. She was going, oh, my
That's
neighbour.
just the way it is.
She said, my neighbour Jean came in. I said, Jean, should we go across to Big Belly and get something to cheer us up?
She's hysterical. And what age is she?
92.
She's incredible.
She just gets on with it.
And she's gone down to Mayo.
She's gone down to Mayo to my Uncle Paddy.
I mean, that's amazing. You know, I have an aunt who won't go out of the house.
The longevity of that family is unreal. My Auntie Mary, who is going to be 99 next year, fell again and broke her shoulder.
Oh, no.
She's broken, she broke a hip, she broke her ankle, now she's broke her shoulder. She's so frail and old. Every time she falls, something, but she just keeps going. She's a Tonka toy. She just won't acknowledge this is, well, it's rage against the dying of the light.
Oh, I like it.
How poetic, Anne.
On that, I think we should end on that.
Rage
against the
It's still
dying
in
of
Thomas.
the light. We should see you next time. Thanks,
See you next
Liz.
time, thank you. Yeah.
If you want to respond to any of the stuff we've been talking about,
Or give us topics to chat on.
yes, indeed. You can email us, sueannehalfhourisshow@gmail.com.
Brought to you by Sue Collins and Anne Gildee. Producer Paul Farron.
Sue Ann Show!